Hello and welcome back to Gospel First. And today we're going to be focusing on 2 Corinthians chapter 8 and 9, what it really means to give like Christ. Now, have you ever felt like you don't have enough to give? Not enough time, not enough energy, not enough resources, but you still feel that pull? What if giving isn't about what you have, but about who you're becoming? So let's get started. Well, we start off with 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 9, where Paul teaches this: though he was rich, yet for your sake he became poor. So we see here that Christ had everything. He gave it up. He entered our condition so we could receive what we didn't have. That's the model. Then Paul applies it to us. What you have can meet someone else's need. I remember a time when I felt really stretched thin. I was busy, pressured, tired, and someone asked for help. And honestly, I didn't feel like I had anything to give. But I said yes anyway. And something unexpected happened. I didn't feel drained. I felt full. And that taught me something. Giving doesn't take from you, it changes you. Paul then says in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 7, God loves a cheerful giver. Now there are levels to this. Giving because you have to, giving because you should, giving because you want to. The goal is the third. Then he adds, whoever sows generously will also reap generously. That's in verse 6. Now this is not about transactions, it's about transformation. Now here's my invitation to you. What do you already have that you can give? Not later, but right now. And then ask, can I give it with love? Because Christ didn't give it out of convenience, he gave it out of love. Well, that's it for another week. Thank you for staying faithful to the journey. May the Spirit continue to fill your heart and draw you closer to Jesus Christ. If your heart feels even a gentle nudge, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share so that we can spread the gospel of Jesus Christ together. And I'll see you next time as we continue our studies in the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10 to 13. It's about why your weakness is not your problem and how Christ uses it. Until then, God bless.